This Shabbat is called Shabbat Shira, the Shabbat of song. It refers to the song of the sea. As the Jews left Egypt, Pharaoh was pursuing them, and they finally got in front of the sea. They were stuck. They were complaining. They were crying. They were praying. Pharaoh behind them, the sea in front of them. They had nowhere to go. And all of a sudden, God told Moses, let the people continue journeying on, and you split the sea. The famous story. This happened on the seventh day of Passover, the seventh day from their Exodus. And that's why Passover is 7 days. As they passed through, miracles happened. It says that trees grew with fruit, and the children were taking fruit and throwing it to the birds who were chirping and singing along with them. As they came to the other side, and the Egyptians were drowned, they saw the great miracle. They saw the hand of God. They saw the great miracles and wonders and signs, and they started singing. Az Yashir Moshe Ubnei Yisrael, Moses and the children of Israel sang this beautiful song, recognizing God's miracles. They all sang together in unison, inspirational, uplifting song, a song that we mention every day in the prayer service, a song that's written in the Torah in a format that's different than the rest of the Torah. It's spread out, especially because like a poem and a song. And the whole Shabbat is called the Shabbat of song because of that. In the story, it tells that Miriam, Moses' sister, who was also a prophetess, gathered the women, and they came out and they started singing as well with their tambourines and musical instruments. Tupim umecholot. The question is, how do they have tambourines all of a sudden in the desert without any food, without any drink, and they had tambourines? Our sages tell us that these women had faith, and they knew that as they're going to leave Egypt, there's going to be miracles, and they prepared these tambourines to be able to celebrate properly. The faith of the Jewish women is what kept us sane, kept us holy, kept us focused, and it is also what got us out of Egypt. Our sages say because of the righteousness, because of our faith, and they knew there's going to be a day they're going to be redeemed. Therefore, we experienced the Exodus as well. This women suffered more in Egypt because one of the great decrees of Egypt was the throwing of children, throwing the babies into the sea. And of course, women, the mothers, it hurt more for the pain and suffering of a child. So their suffering was greater, and therefore their celebration was greater. This Shabbat is a time of celebration, a time of song, a time to think about all the great miracles that happened to us, that continue to happen to us. Just a few days ago, Dvarleya and I were in New York, and we marked the 73rd year of the Rebbe's leadership of Chabad movement. We visited, we prayed, and the Rebbe's leadership was incredible. It transformed the face of Judaism after the Holocaust. It grew Chabad from a small handful of Hasidim to a worldwide movement, the greatest Jewish movement in the world. And one of the key aspects of the Rebbe's leadership of inspiration was the joy. Always be positive, always sing, have a song, know and have faith that it's going to be okay. Celebrate your miracles. So it's a time that we reflect and we celebrate our miracles this Shabbat. And then comes on Monday is Tu Bishvat, the 15th of Shvat, the New Year's for tree, when we think about the messages of what the trees have to tell us, what food have to tell us. Please join us Sunday evening, 6 o'clock, for a Tu Bishvat celebration right here in the Jewish Center in Santa Fe. As you can see behind me, the wall, the Jerusalem stone wall is complete. We have a piece of Jerusalem here. Come celebrate with us. Sunday evening, 6 o'clock, we'll have some fruit, we'll have some inspiration. We'll think about what the fruit teaches us and learn more about this special holiday of Tu Bishvat. Shabbat Shalom.